Would you like to go back in time and be a witness to a crime? Hey, I'm rhyming there. Well, that's exactly what happened to our main character, Carl Axford. Stick around. Well, first I would like to talk about the cover of this book. The book is actually called Jack the Ripper Live and Uncut. You can see it has a beautiful cover here. Don't mind this. I was really digging into this book. But it has a beautiful cover on it, as you can see. The author is Matt Lation. I'm gonna get into who he is a little bit at the end of this video, so stick around for that. And as you notice, it has a sticker here, and the sticker is actually a reader's favorite 5-star sticker. I really thoroughly enjoyed this book. Now let me go into my review. This book actually has 436 pages and 68 chapters. So our main character is Carl Axford. Carl's actually an investigative journalist recruited by Limbo. Now Limbo is an organization that actually solves code cases. So he is recruited to go back to 1888 and solve the crimes of Jack the Ripper, and actually finding out who Jack the Ripper actually was and witness how he gets it done. Carl actually gets the opportunity to go back in time and find out and actually catch Jack the Ripper in the act, to find out his true identity, because as we know, this crime was never solved. This book actually had pictures of some of the places that were spoken about in this book. I really enjoyed the writing in this book. He's very descriptive in a sense where you feel like you're right there in the story. You feel like you're right there witnessing these murders and things like that. So it is one of those things that I love about this book. Another thing I enjoyed and I appreciated, I gotta say, about this book is that the writing in itself is great, but not only that, even the fonts is easy to read. The spacing between the actual paragraphs and the actual sentences is awesome. It didn't hurt my eyes at all, even after reading over an hour. This book is definitely a page turner. It's one of those books that had me like, wow. Like, I actually annotated in this book, and I noticed going back, a lot of these annotations said, wow, I can't believe this happened. I would like to mention that I received this book while it was still in publication, but it was removed shortly afterward because the author started working with an agent. They're actually working towards getting this book into the mainstream audience. I think that is an amazing thing. Many more people need to read this book. Keep in mind that he does have copies of this book available for purchase, but you have to reach out to him personally. I will be leaving links below to his social media and links where you can actually get the book as well. As long as you don't mind paying for shipping, he can actually ship anywhere. So a little bit about the author. Matt was born in Australia. He actually grew up in a town called Liverpool, which is a suburb of Sydney, Australia. Matt has been enjoying writing since the age of 6, but this is actually his very first novel. He lives in Tampa, Florida with his family, his wife and his 2 children. And I really look forward to reading some more of his work. Matt did a great job with this book, and it's actually one of my favorites now. So if you're looking for a fun mystery with a lot of facts, but it's still fiction and has some non-fiction bits in it as well, then this is a book that you would really enjoy. It's action, it's mystery, and you learn a lot from reading this book, and you actually feel like you're there, and I think that's a big part of reading a book as well. Guys, feed your need for more bookish videos by hitting the subscribe button. Talk to you soon.